conversation with somebody recently about that, how it's fascinating to speak with somebody who does study history because history repeats itself. I was actually speaking to an astrologer, and she was talking about how the pattern, you can speak to astrologers who go back and could say, yes, this event happened 6,000 years ago and 2,000 years ago and 500 years ago, and here are the things that happened in humanity after it. Like, there are patterns that go with us, and if you are open enough to receive that and co-create with it, there's opportunity. Where I think a lot of times our ego gets in the way and we say, well, this is my lifetime now, things are different now, I have to deal with what is now. That doesn't matter. And I would say you also reminded me of a lot of the conversations I have with my kids, where that became a lot more apparent as I became a parent. They grew up and I could have these conversations with them because they'll do something and I'll just very clearly say, well, no, because I have a different vantage point. And they'll just dismiss me right away. And so then I'll have to have a conversation. Sometimes, obviously, not every time, but I'll just say, you know what, here's where I'm coming from. Here's what my mother learned. Here's what I learned. And here's what I'm trying to teach you. And then they'll step back and go, oh, that does have context and is relevant to what I'm doing. Like, yes, that's why I tried to tell you. It's useful information. But at face value, your ego kind of goes, no, I got it. Or that's not relevant in this time. And so I feel like sometimes culturally we do that, like civilizations have come and gone and exploited their resources. So yes, we should learn that you last longer if you work in conjunction with the earth, but somehow it's easy to ignore that. And we think, no, I'm different. It's hard to, it's this combination of finding your value within and not having to have that I think for me too, that external validation. Because if that value is innate, there's no desire. You can stay in your own lane. You're not trying to control anyone or anything. You can see the reflection of spirit's my preferred term for universe, source, God. You can see that energy thread, that spirit through everything. Everything is energy. And then when you see it in everything, you realize, oh, we're not all that different. The tree has the same energy as I do. I mean, we're not the same beings. We're not having the same experience or the life expectancy or things like that. But we do have a through line. And so that really, for me, has changed my perspective in terms of where I fit in the grand scheme of things and how I can have impact. And that also helped teach me, what was it, what Gandhi always said, like, if you want to change the world, start, like, no, I'm not going to quote it right. It's out of my head. But you know what I'm trying to say?
Is it
like,
be the change you wish to see in the world?
Be the change you wish to see in the world. It used to drive me nuts because I used to always think little old me is going to change the world by what I do. Makes no sense. And now that I see all those threads of energy, like, oh, wait a second, ripple effects. If I choose to lead and be a lighthouse and be kind and shine my light and put value on spending quality time with the people I love, or put value and giving that attention, or I put value on making time to take care of myself or spending time on the things I enjoy, in reflection, they will do the same. And they will go out with the people I love and live with. They will go out in the world and treat others and have that expectation. So it does ripple and change the world if you can be that change you're waiting for.
I love that. It really makes me think of the, to heal your family, you heal yourself. Heal your family, you heal the world kind of thing that you hear sometimes. But it also made me think about this in context of these big overarching patterns that we see throughout thousands and thousands of years. The humans make plans and God laughs. I am also like, humans make plan and astrology laughs, or humans make plans and Reiki laughs, right? Because it's, unless they're made in conjunction with, in co-creation with, it is very much like, we can't stop a tsunami from coming. There are these patterns and the force of nature that exists that it is just so much easier to swim with the current, and the current is actually wanting to take you to the end of the river anyways.
Amen.
Let it take you. I love that. That's such a beautiful reminder.